Dei Reba announced the good news in a low-key manner, and fans excitedly shouted, "Finally waited for it." Dei Reba quietly does her own thing. The official announced the good news, and fans complained, "The expectations are too high." I don't know if you have noticed that there is a mainstream trend that has not appeared this year. She didn't accept any variety shows or new dramas, and she is very low-key. Yes, diligent. Last year, 2 TV series were released, one of which was called Public Prosecution, which is a drama that combines industry and suspense. Dei Reba played Tong Doi and stepped out of her comfort zone. Another fantasy TV series Annal Biography returned to Dei Reba to star again. It must be said that this costume drama is beautiful to a new height. In addition, Flowers and Youth also greatly increased his personal reputation and made Dei Reba stand out in the wave of death on the road. However, in the first half of this year, Dei Reba disappeared on the big screen. But don't worry, Dei Reba has been quietly doing her own thing and preparing for the second half of her life. 2 TV series are about to be released this year, one of which is Sword Rose, in which Jin Shijia plays a policewoman. The Lord Rising from the Green Plateau is one of them. Today, the show officially announced that the show has been filmed and will be released soon. Judging from the public's reaction, the trailer of this movie is likely to be popular, and the audience can't wait to watch it. Dilly's last journey is finally back. I believe that the audience who have watched the trailer will be very curious about what kind of TV series the hero of the Green Plateau is. Visually, the movie contains many elements, such as adventure, light and dark contrast, and suspense. In fact, The Lord Rising from the Green Plateau is like a wave, composed of multiple elements and divided into 4 main stages. The first half of the movie focuses on the real life of the protagonist. Then, the battle between the Black Robe Headman and the Lord of the Night begins. In the middle and last parts, it mainly describes the details of the cooperation and emotions of the male and female protagonists. The last chapter of the film is the real climax, which is a direct confrontation between the 2 sides. The original novel has a good grasp of the rhythm of the plot. As long as the program version does not destroy this rhythm, even if it is copied, it can magnify the advantages of the plot. It depends on how the script is adapted and whether it can take you to the end like a novel. But whether it ends with the climax of the battle between good and evil or leaves unfinished business, it seems to be a good choice for now. After all, as far as the trailer is concerned, both the scene and the character have restored the plot as much as possible, and the ending is also complete. If there is a sequel, it will be even more worth looking forward to. Character creation is an indispensable part of the play. The heroine Nijiulo is very similar to the heroine written by Stewart, but Nijiulo is crazier and more cruel. In the trailer, you can not only see her hands flying up and down, but also see knives killing each other in the blood and flesh. This heroine is different from any character we have seen before. The character of the male protagonist Yamtuo is more complicated. He had a tragic childhood, but he stubbornly waited for revenge. He is a strong and tragic American. In the trailer, Yamtuo smashed the glass again and again until he bled. It is conceivable that if these 2 things are put together, sparks will inevitably be created. At the end of the new trailer, Nijiulo humorously said to Yamtuo, "I can trade, not send," and Yamtuo replied slowly, "I am good at giving gifts." The combination of the 2 is very interesting. Judging from the cast of this episode alone, it really feels like the original characters are alive. Absolutely correct. Dilireba plays Nijiulo, nicknamed Crazy Knife. This character is only about 25 or 26 years old in the novel, with a slender figure, black hair, fair skin, and a dignified appearance, but he looks like a demon god. Doesn't this depict the image of diligence very well? Nijiulo is not as beautiful as in the previous TV series, but has a murderous aura. In the trailer, Dilireba has a braided pigtail, a big head, a long neck, and sharp features, which is perfect. Even if she ties her long hair behind her head and lets down 2 long strands of hair to modify her face shape, she can exude a murderous aura in her laziness. Dilireba has long hair and looks like a very fresh goddess, but the clothes she wears in the play hollow her out. Let's look at Chen Xingsu again. Everyone knew that he was tall and good-looking before, but he has never been very popular in the domestic entertainment industry. Because the characters played by Chen Xingsu are either abused or attacked by black, and they are not as attractive as the male protagonist. So, whether Chen Xingsu can get a good role depends on whether he can find a good role. In King Giranharas, the role of Yamtuo obviously gave Chen Xingsu a lot of room for development. Not only did his acting skills pass, but his costumes and makeup became his plus points. Chen Xingsu looked cool in a black suit, but he looked like two people together in a handsome suit. He had a strong aura, but he was not inferior at all. Chen Xingsu is finally going to be popular. King Giran Heroes knows the audience's taste very well. The cast alone can make two shameless people sit together, which is pleasing to the eyes and once again makes fans excited. There is also Zhang Li, who plays the villain and wears beautiful makeup. You can see it from the trailer. And the veteran actor Tian Xiaoji is the core figure of this show and the limit of his acting skills. Conclusion. For popular top streaming media, it is not easy to choose a show that suits their changing style. Yang Mi chose The Spy Thing Harbin 194, which failed, while Tang Yan became popular again with Flower City. It is hard to say who is more suitable for whom. However, one thing is certain, that is, as long as the image is suitable, the age is suitable, and the acting skills are good, the effects will definitely not be bad. At present, Dei Reba has already met these three conditions with The Legend of King Giran. I believe that this TV series will play a great role in promoting his transformation and make him a truly powerful actor. Are you confident in this plane?